Hello, my name is Mary, and I was never able to choose just one thing. I love it all: trail running, strength training, biking, and simply going on walks inside outdoor nature. At this point in time, I'm only serious about the first two, but it still technically allows me to call myself a hybrid athlete. This term makes me feel like a superhero, but in reality, I'm just a regular person enjoying the time they have on this planet. For me, it means leveraging the ability to move my body, spending more time outside, preferably as far away from the city as possible, and taking life one step at a time. Here is a glimpse into my week of following Cora's running plan and making my way through Caroline Girvan's Epic 3 program. Yay! Now I'm happy that I woke up earlier and I don't have to run in this. Yeah, now I'm on my way to do strength training with Caroline. Today I have arms. You know, one tough thing about training at home is trying to persuade yourself to get dressed into your sportswear because it's still kind of cold. I managed to put on my top, but I did not manage to put on shorts. I'll just do the warm up in my pants, and then I hope it will get warmer. Okay, now I'm ready, and it's time to smash this workout. I'm also very grateful to the level of fitness that I now have because previously it would have been impossible for me to do a strength training session after a long run. Oh my god. This was day 36 and it was like half of the training was push-ups. And I'm not super great with push-ups. Half of the time I end up doing them from my knees. I started training with Caroline in 2020. Going to the gym was not really an option for me back then because I would have run out of energy by the time I got there. However, instead of giving up on the idea of strength training, I decided to try working out at home, and it was one of my best decisions, even though a lot of the times I had to take a nap afterwards. Hey, so today is leg day, and Caroline always has really hard leg days, but she makes me feel like a beast, and this is why I'm dreading it, but I'm also excited, so let's go. By the way, I didn't take normal before and after pictures, but just look at my pants. Yeah, now they're just falling off me if I don't hide them, and they used to be like leggings.
This is unilateral training, one side, then the next side.
Let's keep it real. I wasn't super consistent with my training. I would train for 3 or 4 months and then would fall off the wagon, but it made a huge difference in my quality of life nevertheless. I'm much stronger and have more endurance, but what's even more important, I have so much fun. I realized that doing leg exercises with 10K is no longer enough, so I'll switch them to 11K now. I hope that this time I'll be able to stick with it for longer, and partially this channel is also about accountability for me. But even if I have to take a step back again, I know it's only temporary. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down, it's important how many times you get back up. Actually, I really enjoyed this workout. It was like a perfect balance of being challenging and doable. As for running, I also got into it around 2020, since it was my pathway to recovery. I needed something to look forward to, a reason to get out of bed in the morning, and running provided me with just that. It gave me the structure I craved so much, while at the same time allowing me to tap into my infinite source of harmony and healing, and that is nature. Soon enough, I found that I resonated the most with long-distance trail running. It was not about being the fastest, the greatest, and the coolest of all. It was about simply being. Your speed didn't matter as much as your endurance, and man, as a person in recovery struggling with some chronic stuff, this is something that I've surely become an expert on. It was nice to be able to get to use the skill instead of being forced to do it. Okay, so I reached that dumbbell weight again where I get blisters. And the last time I had to use gloves was when I was doing Epic 1, and that was like a long time ago, so I have zero idea where my gloves are, and I'm in the middle of my strength training, so now I'm doing it like this. These are my winter gloves, well, more like fall gloves, but let's work with what we've got. Oh my god. Oh my god, this was pretty hard. It was day 38, and that was back and bicep. I guess it says it all. Hey, today's my rest day, so I'm doing my morning walk. The day is amazing. There are not many mosquitoes here, and I'm just enjoying my time and I'm soaking in the sun. On the rest day, I go on a pretty long walk, but if I don't have enough time, then I just separate it into chunks and I do a morning walk and then like an evening walk. It's really cool when you live in the countryside because, you know, you just take a step out of your house and you find yourself in nature. Also, usually on my walks, I listen to some audiobooks, but now when it's summer and it's nice, sometimes I just want to listen to the forest. So for example, now I'm not listening to anything. You don't see headphones in my ears. Probably sounds too cheesy or something, but I just really enjoy it. Right now in 2025, I'm at a completely different place in terms of my energy levels, well-being, and quality of life in general. I can do much more and don't have to pay such high of a price for it. If you're going through something similar, I want you to know that it truly does get better, but only if you take steps in the right direction and keep taking them even if it seems that you are going backwards. Look what we've got. First potato. It kind of feels like eating popcorn, you know?